I am commanding in, I call in, and I have just done this before I was online. I command in Prime Creator. I command in Prime Creation. My full and entire soul essence, presence, through every part of my body, every cell, every space, my full auric field, full of my soul presence. I call in the presence and the love and the energy of the Magdalena, of which I am a part, and the Yeshua. Yeshua, a part of the Magdalena, the marriage of the two, the beautiful full souls. I command Prime Creator. I command Prime Creation, give me full and entire protection in every part of my body, my pussycat, Bim, and in every part of my home and my equipment. And we are going to move through something extraordinary tonight that I wasn't sure I was able to do before, and now I know I can. I received an email response from the man who will call him my father. He is, but never was a father to me, and you'll find out in a moment why. And it was an email that was in reply to something quite basic and simple that a daughter might want to discuss with a father, but there's never been any of that. I used to love him hugely as a child, and then there was no possibility afterwards, just walls. And it was just the darkness. Suddenly I could see the entity. I drew it. I will put that image in, but if you could have a look too, you can see just about what's going on there. This has been with him since the 1960s, but there was always a tendency, it's always the case, isn't it? There is a gap, there is an injury, there is a harsh place, an injury, and it may come from previous lives too, but there is an attachment place. And in fact, some of his spirit wasn't present in his body throughout his entire life. So there was already a place of injuries. It was almost like it was hovering near, and then it merged with him in the 1960s and has been with him ever since. And of course, then the woman he married after he divorced my mother 33 years ago, 32, or maybe 33 years ago, we'll look at her too, because she's perpetuating this as well. She's part of that system. And although she really isn't any business of mine, but she is holding him to a place that is not in alignment with his spirit. Because when there is no love in a human being, you know there is something seriously wrong. I'm going to see if I can stand up. Thanks, Benska. Okay. I've got lots of lights on. I've got a candle. I'm going to use the candle. It's funny, isn't it, in this light? If I turn this light off, you can barely see the candle. So I leave the candle and the light on. It's a symbol anyway. I command in the full brightness of the cosmos, the enlightening energy, that which disperses and dispels darkness, lower entity essence. I call in all the brightness, the illumination, the true love, illumination of source essence, the creator, prime creator. I call this light into every part of my being, every part of my room, every part of my house, every part of my equipment, every part of my room, full of the creation presence. And here I am wearing healing green. Ta-da! I call before me now, in this place of pure protection and complete wholeness, with a full army of the love of Creator, of the Magdalena, of the Yeshua, and my full soul presence. Bim as well. Thank you, Bim. I call towards me now the entity which has held possession of my father. There is a safe protective barrier between us. There is no harm possible to me. And I will describe what this being looks like. Brown colors, scales, of course, course it's going to have scales, sort of triangular scales, almost concertinaed in on itself, kind of concertinaed essence. It's a sort of dragon, iguana dragon. And that's only its outer, because the inside is something else that is foreign to me. It's like a void. It has void within it. I command you in the name, Prime Creator. Relinquish your hold upon the man who is my father. I command you in the name of Prime Creator, in the authority of my soul, relinquish your hold on the man who is my father. I command you with the authority of Prime Creator and the full authority of my soul, relinquish your hold and your possession of the man who is my father. On the count of 10 to 0, you will both relinquish your grip and we will hold you into that cage. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. You're shut now in the cage. I will converse with you briefly. There is still some work to be done. For now, what we do for my father, because he is in a weakened state, you took so much from him, you disgusting beings. Yes, I see you are legion. We know about you, but we know you are nothing. You have turned away from that which is all. Stay quiet. My father, we put you for now in an amniotic sac. Just be quiet, sit still, breathe. It is soft, it is calming. Just breathe, just relax, just be still, close your eyes. Take care, be gentle. First, we need to do something about your wife. You are safe, you are cared for, you are soothed for. I can see there is a being holding and soothing you. You're fine. In the name of Prime Creation and Prime Creator, and the authority of my full self, my full soul, in the presence of my helpers, the Magdalena and the Yeshua, Prime Creation, and the Bim. Thank you, Bim. Reveal yourself, the human part and the other entity. I will draw you. So this is the drawing. She's a very tall, thin person. And this is the essence it has through her mind, her pineal, through her heart, and through her sex. And it is of a similar kind of thing. We will talk to it now. Stay. You're held there. We are safe here. You stay there. In the name of Prime Creation, Prime Creator, the Magdalena, the Yeshua, and my full soul presence, I rebuke you from this woman. I command you out. Leave the human being on her own. In the name of Prime Creator, Prime Creation, the Magdalena, the Yeshua Fellowship, my full soul presence, I rebuke you. Remove yourself from this woman. In the name of Prime Creator, Prime Creation, in the Magdalena and the Yeshua presence, and by full soul I am presence, I rebuke you. Remove yourself. I command you, remove yourself from this woman. On the count of 10, you will remove yourself. We are taking you out from her. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, go sit down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so it is. You go into your own cage. Stay. We're going to look after the people first. I command Prime Creator. I command Prime Creation. Give this woman her guide, her soul part that can support her. Support her with human energy, her human soul essence. My father is a sleeping, quiet, weak. She is a little stronger, a little tougher, a little drier, a little tseya. There is still remnant in her. I command Prime Creator, I command Prime Creation. Let us create a vacuum cleaner specifically designed to remove all essences, all entity traces, all repulsive entities from this woman and from my father. Any remnants which is not their full soul self. I command any remnants which are not their full authentic selves to be removed. I command all and any remnants which are not their full authentic soul self to be removed. I command all and any remnants which are not their full soul authentic self to be removed. On the count of 10, it will be so. 10, 9, 8, 7, on the authority of my soul and Prime Creation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I have authority. I am a human being. You essences are not human. You have no business being here. I will count one more time. You have no authority here. You will be sucked into that vacuum cleaner and held just like the other two for now. Aye. And so it is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Sit down. 1. Quiet. Give them soothing quality. Some light. They need some light. Some sweet, quiet, white and golden light. And some blue. And my father needs pink and green. Just let them do it. I keep them at a distance, but they are looked after by their own spirit. I call forth your full spirit. Come forth now, come forth now, come into the bodies, hold them, look after them. We have to deal with you now. You've been straining and draining and poisoning this man for decades. Are you going to allow love into your soul? Are you going to open to the Creator and ask for the forgiveness? That is what opens up a crack within you once more to receive some sense of soul. Are you able to? Are you willing to? Are you ready to? You cannot trick us here. There are too many of us. You have the two options. And in this little discussion, I will let you have this moment of time. The options are that you open your soul. That is called repenting, a reaching for source, Prime Creation. Request illumination once more within your being. To do that, you must repent, you must repel, you must ask. Your spirit, which is still there, but so far away, separated, you must ask forgiveness. Or we take you and we put you back into what we call the compost heap, which is literally the dissolution place. You go back, we crush you back down into your small space that you are, and you get sent straight back into the source realm. Start all over again. It is up to you. You may be writhing and screaming. It is your choice, or it was. You have no business here. You had no business here. No, you never did. Not even because of that man. You never had business here. You were not part of this world. You invaded. You have no right here. You may think about it for a moment while I speak to the others. I come to the small elements. There are many small little beings. I command Prime Creation. I command Prime Creator, guide me. How should we deal with these small little ones, these many small entities, these little tyrants that have settled their way in the bodies of these two human beings? We fold them together. We compress them into a small, malleable amount. Send them back into Source Creator. We use the zip. I like it. It works very well. Open the zip. It is the portal into the raw source energy, and out you go. You are just parasitic entity. There is nothing we do. We just put you straight back in. You have the chance as raw energy to reform into something which is neutral, and then work your way into something which feels the light of the love of the source, the creator, the creation. And so that is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so it is. And now we look at you, the essence, this strange being that was in my stepmother, if I can call her that. You are a kind of a dragon, I can see, sort of white lizard. And a sort of white lizard dragon. Yes, you even have earrings, quite peculiar. White with your little green and ear tips. You had no business taking over a human. I know, we all have some reptilian DNA. It does not mean you may take us over. No, that is incorrect. You may have thought you had permission, but you did not. The field of creation now, the field of creator here on this realm, will not tolerate you anymore. You have no business here. Which do you choose to do? Will you go back and open your mind, to open a crack in your heart to receive Creator's love? You will have to feel the pain that you have inflicted. Every single part of it will come into you, but you have a chance to carry on as your self, your egoistic identity, or we just bring you quietly, put you back into the source energy from whence you originated eons ago, and you have a chance to start again through neutral, to reform, to recalibrate, to feel the pain and the agony of what you have inflicted, or the quietness. I would say you would be better off with the quietness. A dissolution. I will let you choose, and I go back to this first entity. Have you decided? You have no choice. Of that, you may no longer be free to wreak your havoc. No one here trusts you. The only way you can be free is if you make the decision, and we will see the change in you. Do you turn towards Creator, towards love, towards life, towards opening to awareness? Are you able to do this? If you do, you will receive all of the experience you inflicted. It will rush in upon you. It may feel unbearable, and it will feel unbearable. But you have a chance to keep your entity self, or we close you down, and it's like a kind of sleep forever, a dissolution, back into the absorption of source energy, which is so strong here now. We are able to bring these two options to you. On the count of 5, both of you, you may choose to open into Creator, life, love, feeling, or to be absorbed, reabsorbed back into the source. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now. I command from Creator. I command my full soul essence. I command the Magdalena, the Yeshua. Work with me, supporting me here in this moment. I'm afraid, entities, you cannot do that. You cannot roam free again without changing. We take you now, both of you, and we send you back into the source energy. Yes, you will feel a compression, and then you will feel nothing more. You have done enough here. Your time has run out. So it is. And we open the portal towards the composting, the recycling of energy. And out you go into that void, and you will lose yourself back into the raw material of the universe. No traces left. The traces will turn into dust, into ash here, into nothingness. But you will have a freedom of kinds. For the energy essence, nothing is destroyed, it is just changed. And there will be memory. And when you find yourself as a new essence within the birthplace, the crucible of source energy, you may go and see what you did and build differently, but you will start from 0. And so it is. On the count of 10 to 0, put you in through there. I leave you safely in the cages. They will go with you. We are protected from you entirely. And we're going to send in something else in a moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go. Close it down. And now we must do one more thing here to clear up. There are ripples, there are nuances, there are pools and puddles, there are rivers, streams, and connections, nerve endings, fibers from these essences into all areas of life. The life of my father and his wife has spread in such a way as to grow out these, we'll not call them tentacles, but nerve fibers into the surrounding. They have attracted certain beings to them. Certain misconceptions have instilled certain fields and ideas, parasympathetic, sympathetic ones. None of them of grace or love, of goodness. All of caution-based, fear-based superstition, pushing away the goodness, holding to the fear, very, very much into fear. Yes, all that was turned. Firstly, I've already removed it from myself, but we're just anything left from myself and from all of my children. Any influence of darkness that has been inflicted upon my children is now removed. I have the authority as the mother through which they came. Every single piece of negativity that came through these two beings now pulled out utterly and entirely and removed. And because my sisters came through the same womb, I may also have the authority. Every single piece of influence, of darkness, manipulation, of holding a bad and wrong and dark idea pulled out, rejected, removed from their systems, out, gone. From my one sister and my second sister. My brother, it is harder. I command my full soul spirit, my full soul self. I command from creation, from creator. I command the full love and assistance and support of the Magdalena. I command the full love and support and assistance of the Yeshua. And from my brother, we remove all traces of this dark entity. It has wrapped itself around him many times. We cut through it, and the love and the light, that which we call the Christ energy, we cut through it. We remove each piece from his body and his mind, from his energy body and his mind, from his 3 children, and some of it into his wife too, all of it pulled out, pulled free from him. And there we have it, a pile of almost snake-like barbs, pieces of dragon's tail, tentacle-like, grown from these essences. And we put them safely in a net. We catch them in a bag. They are safe, all humans are safe from them. And we add them into a portal. We open especially all of this energy. I command Prime Creation, I command Prime Creator. Open for us a portal that we may send this through into your full creative source field, that it may be neutralized and removed and alchemized back into pure energy. And all negative traits and connections and imports, all assumptions, all impositions, all influences, removed with a great wash, great wash, a great wash of light, of air, of water, and of earth, of light, of air, and water, and of earth, of light, of air, and water, and of earth, cleansing through, washing through. When we put this package in through the portal, thank you, beings, for doing this for me. We close the portal, it is removed. Pussycat, you need to go. I command Prime Creation. I command Prime Creator. The song is rising inside me, a joyous feeling. Bring this song, this joyous feeling, this connection of spirit into the body for my sisters, for my brother, fully for my children, and of course for myself. As we celebrate the absence of this darkness and we look towards these 2 invalids, may they feel the light of their soul. Oksana very kindly did some connectivity work. The soul is just wishing to enter, but it is soft and quiet. I command the love of Source, the grace of Source, of Creator, Prime Creation. I command the love and the warmth and the tenderness and the wisdom and the strength of the Magdalena. I command the clarity, the purity, the raw power, the presence in its finest form, the love, the Yeshua, the Magdalena and my spirit, my full soul. And we suffuse this entire event through my body. My body is filled with grace and clarity and cleanliness. My children, grace, clarity, cleanliness. My sisters, grace, clarity, cleanliness. My brother, grace, clarity, cleanliness, and warmth returning. The warmth of your heart returning now, my brother. And to these 2 beings here, that they will feel some sense of warmth, of presence, of grace, of the love, of source energy, of creation, of creator, and the awareness and the tenderness of the Magdalena, and the clarity and the brilliance of the Yeshua, and the knowingness of my being, that they may feel some of this as it begins to infuse their lives a little bit, piece by piece, as it drips into their bodies, The spirits of them have been unused to being in the bodies. And I command prime creation, remove all remnants, all aspects of these entities that have been controlling and influencing. One final clean and wash and purification. One final wind blast through in all of these people, my Ben included, my home, that all aspects are cleaned, filled and suffused with the brightest light of the soul, the prime creation, the originator, the spark of life, the grace. And we are refined in love and goodness. I thank you, the Magdalena, my sisters. I thank you, the Yeshua, my brother. Prime creation, I thank you. I thank you, this place of mine that I stand in, and the love and support of the man I adore behind me. And so it is. I command my spirit to remove all and everything and anything from me which is not authentically me. I command my spirit to remove all and everything and anything from me which is not authentically me. I command my spirit to remove all and anything and everything from me which is not authentically me. And so it is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Ah, so it is.